to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you drift gently into a profound and restorative sleep where your conscious mind can awaken within the boundless landscape of your own dreams. As you settle into this quiet space, allowing yourself to become wonderfully comfortable, begin by simply noticing the gentle rhythm of your own breath, observing its natural flow without any need to change or control it, simply letting it be a soft anchor in this present moment. Feel the comforting support beneath you, the soft texture of the fabric against your skin, and allow a deep sense of security to envelop you, knowing that in this moment you are perfectly safe, wonderfully valued, and deeply cared for. Now, as your attention drifts effortlessly, bring your awareness to the very crown of your head, sensing the delicate skin there, perhaps a subtle tingle, a whisper of sensation. Imagine a soft, warm, golden light, like the gentle glow of a setting sun, beginning to emanate from this point, slowly spreading its tender warmth. Feel this golden warmth gently softening your scalp, releasing any subtle tension you might unconsciously be holding there, allowing it to simply melt away, like frost touched by the morning sun. This soothing warmth now flows serenely downwards, moving across your forehead, softening the skin between your eyebrows, smoothing out any tiny lines of worry or thought, dissolving them completely. Feel the delicate muscles around your eyes begin to relax, easing back into their sockets, becoming profoundly soft and still. Your eyelids feel wonderfully heavy, so wonderfully heavy, as if made of velvet and moonlight, gently sealing out the world, inviting you deeper into your own inner sanctuary. Allow this profound relaxation to deepen further, feeling it now gently caressing your temples, softening the delicate skin there, releasing any pressure, any tightness, allowing your jaw to unclench, to gently fall open just a fraction, if that feels right for you, or simply to rest softly, with no effort at all. Notice the tiny muscles around your mouth, softening, becoming supple and wonderfully loose. Perhaps a faint smile gracing your lips, a smile born of pure contentment and inner peace. Your tongue rests effortlessly in your mouth, completely at ease, all tension dissolving, receding. This wave of tranquil warmth flows gently down, embracing your ears, soothing their delicate structures, and continuing its comforting journey down the sides of your face, releasing all lingering traces of effort or strain. You are simply letting go more and more with each soft, natural breath. Now, allow this exquisite sensation of profound calm to cascade down your neck, releasing the powerful muscles that support your head, letting them soften and lengthen as if they are sighing with relief. Feel the comforting weight of your head resting completely, entirely supported, allowing your neck to become wonderfully pliable, free from any stiffness or holding. And as this wave of peaceful warmth continues its descent, it spreads broadly across your shoulders, those places where we so often carry the burdens of our day, our thoughts, our responsibilities. Feel them gently dropping, softening, melting away, as if two invisible, warm hands are gently easing them down, releasing all effort, all strain, allowing your shoulders to become wonderfully heavy, wonderfully relaxed, deeply at ease. Each exhale is an invitation for more release, a profound surrender to this delicious stillness. From your shoulders, this comforting wave of warmth now flows down your upper arms, softening the biceps and triceps, releasing all the muscles there, letting them become loose and wonderfully pliant. It moves through your elbows, easing any stiffness, allowing them to feel fluid and soft, and then continues its gentle journey down your forearms, reaching your wrists, which feel wonderfully flexible and loose, completely free from any restriction. This warm, golden light now bathes your hands, releasing all the tiny muscles in your palms and along your fingers, letting them soften and unfurl like delicate petals opening to the warmth. Feel the subtle energy flowing through the tips of your fingers, a gentle hum of peaceful aliveness as your hands become profoundly still, resting effortlessly, their weight sinking gently into whatever surface they touch. You are simply allowing, simply receiving, simply being in this profound stillness. And now, your attention drifts inwards to the broad expanse of your chest, feeling the soft rise and fall with each gentle, natural breath. Notice the subtle expansion, the gentle contraction, a peaceful rhythm that requires no effort, no control from you at all. Feel the muscles across your chest, around your ribs, softening and easing, releasing any tightness, any constriction, allowing your breath to flow even more freely, more deeply, with absolutely no conscious effort. This soothing warmth now spreads into your upper back, releasing those powerful muscles that support your spine, letting them soften and lengthen, dissolving any knots or tension, allowing your spine to feel wonderfully long, wonderfully supported, completely relaxed. Feel the profound sense of release as your upper body becomes entirely at ease, wonderfully heavy, wonderfully peaceful. The golden warmth continues its serene journey downwards, flowing into your abdomen, softening the muscles around your belly, allowing them to feel wonderfully loose, wonderfully pliable, releasing any holding, any clenching. Your internal organs feel soft and settled, completely at rest, allowing the natural rhythm of your breath to gently massage them, creating a profound sense of inner calm. And as your breath flows in and out, effortlessly, peacefully, imagine any lingering thoughts or worries simply softening, drifting away, like clouds across a vast blue sky, not needing to be held, not needing to be examined, simply allowed to pass. This wave of tranquil relaxation now spreads into your lower back, releasing all the muscles there, letting them soften and lengthen, allowing your entire back to feel fully supported, completely at ease, profoundly relaxed. This deep, comforting warmth now descends into your hips, releasing the large, powerful muscles there, allowing them to become wonderfully loose, wonderfully pliable, letting go of any stiffness, any holding, any subtle tension. Feel your hips sinking deeper, becoming wonderfully heavy, wonderfully relaxed. And from your hips, this gentle warmth flows down your thighs, releasing the muscles in your quadriceps and hamstrings, letting them become completely soft, completely at ease, wonderfully heavy, as if made of warm, flowing water. It continues its journey through your knees, easing any stiffness, allowing them to feel wonderfully flexible and loose, completely free from any restriction. This peaceful relaxation then flows down your shins and calves, releasing all the muscles there, letting them become soft and wonderfully pliable, wonderfully heavy, sinking deeper. Finally, this profound wave of soothing warmth reaches your feet, embracing them completely, releasing all the tiny muscles in your arches, your soles, your ankles, allowing them to become wonderfully soft and pliable. Feel the intricate network of bones and tendons releasing, becoming completely at ease. And then this golden light flows to the very tips of your toes, releasing each individual toe, allowing them to unfurl and soften, becoming wonderfully loose, wonderfully still. Your entire body now feels exquisitely heavy, profoundly relaxed, wonderfully at ease, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. You are simply floating, suspended in a boundless ocean of peace, completely safe, completely supported, completely relaxed. Now we will deepen this beautiful state of relaxation even further. Imagine yourself standing at the very top of a magnificent, softly lit spiral staircase. The steps beneath your bare feet feel cool and smooth, crafted from ancient, polished stone, imbued with a gentle, calming energy. Each step down leads you deeper into tranquility, deeper into stillness, deeper into the peace of your own being. The light around you is soft, a shimmering amethyst glow, casting long, gentle shadows that dance and play, inviting you further downwards. You begin to take your very first step, feeling the gentle shift of your weight, the cool stone beneath your sole. And as you do, you breathe out, and you feel yourself sinking deeper. One step down, and you feel the weight of your body becoming even more wonderfully profound, the relaxation deepening, spreading like a gentle ripple through every cell of your being. 2 steps down, and a wave of serene calm washes over you, leaving you feeling profoundly peaceful, profoundly still. 3 steps down, and you notice the subtle scent of ancient earth and cool, pure water rising to meet you, a scent that whispers of timeless wisdom and profound peace, drawing you deeper into this sacred space. With each step, the air becomes softer, more velvety, embracing you with a nurturing caress, and you feel yourself drifting further away from any cares, any thoughts, simply sinking into this delicious quietude. 4 steps down, and you become aware of a faint, harmonious hum, a gentle resonance that vibrates through the very air, a sound so ancient and peaceful it seems to be woven into the fabric of creation itself, guiding you ever deeper. 5 steps down, and your mind feels wonderfully clear, wonderfully spacious, like an open sky, vast and unburdened by clouds. 6 steps down, and your breathing continues its soft, effortless rhythm, a gentle ebb and flow, a profound surrender to the natural pulse of life itself, carrying you deeper into this wonderful state. 7 steps down, and a sense of absolute security enfolds you, knowing that you are perfectly safe, perfectly protected, completely at ease in this sanctuary of your own making. 8 steps down, and you feel a profound detachment from the outside world, from any sounds, any sensations, simply drifting further and further inward towards a place of perfect tranquility. 9 steps down, and your body feels wonderfully heavy, wonderfully grounded, yet also incredibly light, as if you are gently floating, suspended between worlds, held in perfect balance. 10 steps down, and you arrive at a vast, open chamber, bathed in the same shimmering amethyst light. In the center of this chamber, there is a pool of crystal clear water, reflecting the soft glow, its surface perfectly still, like a polished mirror, inviting you to simply be. Now, imagine stepping into this warm, tranquil pool, the water enveloping you with a tender embrace, lifting you gently. You feel yourself floating, effortlessly, suspended in this nurturing liquid light. Above you, the ceiling of the chamber opens up into an expanse of soft, colored clouds, swirling gently like liquid dreams. You begin to rise slowly, gently, floating upwards, carried by the buoyant water through the opening in the ceiling into these vast, colorful clouds. Feel the water supporting your entire body, gently holding you as you ascend with such grace and ease. The clouds are exquisitely soft, like spun silk, warm and enveloping. You feel yourself drifting higher and higher through layers of gentle lavender, soft rose, and ethereal pearl white. Each cloud you pass through seems to absorb any remaining tension, any lingering thought, leaving you feeling lighter, more expansive, utterly free. You are floating through a boundless ocean of color and light, each gentle undulation of the cloud caressing your skin, releasing you more deeply into absolute peace. With every soft breath, you drift higher, softer, deeper into this serene surrender. You might notice the subtle scent of warm rain and distant, sweet blossoms carried on the soft air currents within these clouds, a fragrance that feels both ancient and comforting, whispering of deep, natural rhythms. As you drift upwards, you become aware of a profound sense of expansion, as if your own awareness is gently widening, stretching to encompass this vast, peaceful expanse. You are effortlessly connected to everything, yet wonderfully distinct, a single point of pure, peaceful awareness, drifting in this beautiful, boundless space. The feeling of drifting is so profound, so peaceful, that your physical body feels less and less present, simply a gentle vessel allowing your consciousness to soar. You are now so profoundly relaxed, so wonderfully at ease, that your conscious mind is ready to begin its gentle journey into the dream state. In this wonderfully receptive state, we can begin to plant the seeds for a lucid dream experience, where your awareness can gently awaken within the dream, allowing you to explore, to create, to fully experience the magic of your own subconscious. Know that within the dream world, you possess infinite control, boundless creativity, and the power to shape your reality with gentle intention. This is your personal universe, waiting to be explored, a realm where possibilities are limitless and where your deepest wisdom can unfold. As you continue to float effortlessly through these soft, colored clouds, I invite you to gently set an intention, not with force, but with a soft, knowing whisper from your heart. Whisper to yourself, perhaps, "Tonight, I will awaken within my dream. Tonight, I will know I am dreaming." Feel this intention as a warm, gentle glow within your chest, expanding with each soft breath, a beacon of awareness guiding you towards your dream. This intention is not a demand, but a loving invitation to your subconscious mind, a gentle suggestion to bring forth conscious awareness into the realm of your sleep. Imagine your awareness as a tiny, sparkling star, nestled comfortably within your chest. As you drift closer to the dream world, this star will begin to shimmer and grow brighter, preparing itself to shine forth within your dream. When you find yourself within the dream, perhaps you will notice the subtle shift in reality, the way objects might gently undulate or colors might appear more vibrant than waking life. These are gentle cues, friendly signals from your subconscious, inviting you to notice. In the dream, you might spontaneously feel drawn to look at your hands, and as you do, you might observe them with a fresh curiosity. See the lines and details shift and shimmer, perhaps seeing an extra finger or a subtle glow around them, a sure sign that you are dreaming, that you are now lucid. Or perhaps you might glance at an ancient timepiece nearby and watch as the symbols dance and change, transforming before your very eyes, confirming that you are indeed within the magical realm of dreams. These subtle shifts are simply confirmations, gentle nudges to awaken your full awareness within the unfolding narrative. Remember, within your dreams, your mind is the ultimate creator, your imagination the most powerful tool. There is no right or wrong, only exploration and wonder. You are completely safe, completely empowered, completely free to experience the beauty and wisdom of your inner world. This world is yours to command, not through forceful will, but through gentle intention, through the joyful embodiment of your desires. You are a magnificent dream architect, and this dream will be your masterpiece, a canvas for your consciousness. Feel this empowerment settling deep within you, knowing that you are capable of anything, that you are worthy of all experiences, and that you are profoundly loved and supported throughout this entire journey. Now, as you continue to float, so wonderfully light, so wonderfully free, imagine a gentle current beginning to embrace you, a soft, flowing river of energy, drawing you even deeper into the heart of the dream. This current is the synaptic current flow, the very lifeblood of this dream world, an intricate network of luminous energy that pulses with the collective consciousness, carrying you effortlessly into the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness that defines this realm. Feel this gentle current as a warm, effervescent sensation, a cool, refreshing flow that tingles delicately against your skin, guiding you further. As you allow yourself to be carried by this synaptic current flow, you begin to perceive a wondrous shift in your surroundings. The soft, colored clouds around you start to transform, becoming more structured, more vibrant, yet still incredibly fluid. You notice that you are no longer just floating in an open sky, but are now gently descending into an immense, cavernous space filled with a soft, otherworldly light. The air around you takes on a new quality. It feels dense, yet completely breathable, with a delightful sense of buoyancy, as if you are moving through a warm, clear liquid that nonetheless allows you to breathe with perfect ease. This is the very essence of the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness, an interconnected realm where the concepts of air and water, solid and fluid, seamlessly blend and interact. The light here is extraordinary, a bioluminescent tapestry woven from myriad sources. Above you, vast, intricate hydromycelial networks begin to reveal themselves. These are not static structures, but living, pulsating pathways of light, glowing with an intricate, web-like bioluminescence that slowly shifts from soft sapphire blues to deep emerald greens, occasionally punctuated by bursts of shimmering gold. They form an expansive canopy, arcing gracefully overhead, connecting towering crystalline spires that pierce the gentle currents. These spires are immense, stretching upwards into the unseen distances, their surfaces gleaming with an inner light, reflecting the bioluminescent glow of the networks in a kaleidoscope of soft, moving colors. As you drift closer to these magnificent structures, carried by the gentle synaptic current flow, you can discern the astonishing detail of the hydromycelial networks. They appear as delicate, gossamer threads of light, some as fine as spider silk, others thicker, like luminous vines, all interwoven with an organic complexity that speaks of ancient wisdom and intricate design. They pulse with a soft, rhythmic energy, a visual heartbeat that resonates deeply within your own being, fostering a profound sense of connection and peace. You might find yourself wondering at the sheer artistry of it all, this living architecture, and that is perfectly wonderful. For in this dream, every observation deepens your connection to its beauty. The crystal spires themselves are breathtaking. They are not smooth or uniform, but appear to be composed of countless individual crystals, fused together over eons, creating multifaceted surfaces that catch and refract the internal bioluminescence in mesmerizing ways. Some spires glow with a consistent, unwavering light, while others seem to have rivers of shimmering light flowing just beneath their crystalline skins, like molten starlight trapped within ancient ice. You feel a gentle curiosity stirring within you, a soft desire to understand the secrets these ancient spires hold, and that curiosity is a wonderful guide in this magnificent dream. As you are carried along, your sensory experience becomes even richer. You notice the profound stillness of this vast space, broken only by the soft, almost imperceptible hum of the synaptic current flow, a low, resonant thrum that vibrates through the very liquid air around you, a sound that feels deeply peaceful and harmonious. The soft, gentle currents caress your skin, a velvety coolness that is nonetheless imbued with a deep, comforting warmth, a paradox that feels utterly natural within this dream. You might sense a subtle, earthy aroma mingled with something faintly metallic and pure, like the scent of distant rainfall on ancient stones, yet also intertwined with a clean, almost sterile scent, reminiscent of fresh ozone or a sparkling clear mountain spring, a truly unique and harmonious fragrance. Then, a truly wondrous sensation begins to register. You find yourself able to taste the nebular light filtering through the water air. It is a cool, effervescent flavor, like cosmic clarity, a gentle, tingling sensation on your tongue that is both refreshing and subtly sweet, carrying a hint of distant starlight and pure, distilled consciousness. This taste is not overwhelming, but a delicate, ethereal presence, enhancing your sense of wonder and immersion. You feel a soft smile forming on your lips, an internal chuckle of pure delight at the sheer delightful absurdity and beauty of this place. You drift past one particularly magnificent spire, its entire structure radiating a soft, emerald green glow. Along its base, nestled amidst smaller, branching crystalline formations, you perceive clusters of peculiar, exquisite coral formations. These corals are unlike any you have ever seen, appearing almost like delicate, otherworldly brains, textured with intricate folds and creases, and from their surfaces extend long, shimmering filaments. These are the dreamweaver tendrils, delicate, luminescent tendrils, incredibly fine, almost like ethereal light-spun threads that gently undulate with the synaptic current flow. They radiate their own soft, internal light, shifting between gentle hues of pearlescent white and softest lavender, hinting at their profound, consciousness-responsive nature. As you are carried gently closer, your curiosity draws your attention to a particularly vibrant cluster of these tendrils, glowing with an inviting, gentle pulsation. You find yourself reaching out, almost unconsciously, your intention not forceful, but rather a soft, embodied curiosity. Your hand moves slowly, deliberately, through the liquid air, a fluid, graceful motion that feels utterly weightless. You observe your fingers, noticing their subtle translucence in this strange light, the faint glow emanating from your own skin, a gentle confirmation that this is indeed a dream, a place where the familiar rules no longer apply. The lines and subtle patterns on your palm seem to ripple and flow, momentarily shifting, an encouraging whisper that you are fully aware within this magnificent space. You allow your hand to pass gently through a cluster of the dreamweaver tendrils. The sensation is indescribably soft, like brushing against cool, luminous mist. Yet there is a subtle, almost electrical tingle, a profound sense of connection, as if you are touching pure thought. As your fingers glide effortlessly through the tendrils, you feel a subtle hum resonate through your arm, a gentle feedback loop of energy. And in that very instant, your intention, however subtle, creates a gentle ripple in the dream fabric. Before you, a shimmering, translucent orb of light materializes. It hangs suspended for a moment, pulsating softly, no larger than your fist, glowing with an inner luminescence, a testament to your innate creative power within this realm. You feel a gentle swell of delight, a quiet recognition of your own magical abilities. However, as quickly as it appeared, the orb begins to subtly flicker, its edges softening. And then, with a soft, almost inaudible sigh, it gently dissolves back into the ambient light, leaving only the memory of its presence. You understand instinctively that while manifestation is immediate, anchoring it, giving it permanence, requires something more. It requires not forceful will, but a deeper embodiment of your desired outcome, a cultivation of consistent intention and emotional resonance. It is a gentle puzzle, a playful quest of self-awareness. This realization brings no disappointment, but rather a sense of playful challenge, an exciting mystery to unravel. You continue to drift, the synaptic current flow carrying you deeper into this hydromycelial wonderland. The light changes subtly as you move, sometimes deepening into indigo shadows where the mycelial networks are thicker, then brightening again into pools of vibrant cyan. The crystal spires grow denser, forming intricate canyons and archways, their surfaces revealing even more ancient details, etched patterns, faint symbols, some of which seem to slowly rearrange themselves as you gaze upon them. You feel a gentle inclination to examine a nearby spire more closely, to see if its surfaces hold any clues to this deeper embodiment, this anchoring of intention. As you draw near to a particularly ancient-looking spire, its crystalline structure appears weathered, yet still radiates a powerful, earthy golden glow. You notice an intricate series of symbols etched into its lower face, glowing with a soft, warm light. These symbols seem to pulse with a gentle rhythm, almost as if they are breathing. You feel a soft invitation to read the mystical text before you, to simply observe it with an open heart. And as your gaze settles upon the glowing glyphs, you notice how the words and symbols subtly transform, shifting their forms and meanings with each glance, like liquid poetry. One moment, a symbol might represent flow, and the next, it might embody anchor, reflecting the very lesson you are seeking to integrate. This playful fluidity of meaning confirms, once again, that you are deeply within the dream, where all things are possible, where reality is wonderfully malleable. You feel a soft desire to try another manifestation, perhaps something smaller, more intimate, to practice this gentle art of creation. You focus your gentle intention on a single iridescent feather, perhaps from an unseen sky creature of this realm, a feather that shimmers with all the colors of the nebular light you tasted. You visualize its delicate shaft, its intricate barbs, its soft, ethereal weight. You feel the intention not as a pushing, but as a gentle magnetism, drawing the image from your mind into being, embodying its softness, its lightness, its shimmer. And with this gentle embodiment, a single, exquisite, iridescent feather materializes before you, slowly spiraling down through the liquid air, shimmering with every conceivable hue, a perfect manifestation of your internal vision. This time, as the feather drifts downwards, you hold the feeling of its presence, its exquisite reality within your awareness. You don't try to grasp it, but rather, you allow the feeling of its existence to simply be, to resonate deeply within you. And as you do, you find that the feather does not dissolve. It continues its gentle spiral, maintaining its form, its vibrant color, its ethereal beauty, a beautiful testament to your deepening connection with the dream's creative currents. You watch it, completely fascinated as it descends, finally coming to rest on a nearby crystalline ledge, nestled perfectly amongst tiny, glowing mosses. A small, triumphant wave of joy washes over you, warm and invigorating. Now, with this newfound understanding of gentle intention, you feel drawn to explore further, to delve deeper into the intricate beauty of these hydromycelial networks and crystal spires. You notice that the synaptic current flow is guiding you towards a grand archway, naturally formed between two colossal spires, their surfaces adorned with even more complex bioluminescent patterns. As you pass beneath this archway, the light around you takes on a softer, more enveloping quality, a deep, comforting sapphire blue, imbued with faint whispers of silver. The hum of the current becomes even more pronounced, a lullaby of cosmic energy. You observe the delicate mycelial threads overhead, now so dense they form a shimmering, living ceiling, teeming with tiny, glowing organisms that drift and dance like microscopic stars. Their movement creates subtle eddies in the current, causing the light to shimmer and ripple in hypnotic patterns. You might wonder if these organisms are conscious in their own way, contributing to the vast stellar myco-oceanic consciousness. And that sense of interconnectedness only deepens your peace and wonder. As you emerge from beneath the archway, the space opens into a vast, silent chamber, even larger than the previous one. Here, the spires are not as tall, but they are incredibly wide, forming terraced landscapes of glowing crystal. Cascading down these crystal terraces are rivers of pure light, not water, but luminous energy that flows and pools in shimmering basins, creating intricate patterns of moving illumination. The air, or rather the liquid air, feels incredibly still here, yet the synaptic current flow still gently carries you forward, a comforting, persistent force. In the very center of this chamber, cradled within a basin of swirling, silvery light, stands a single, magnificent plant. It is unlike anything you have ever seen. A glowing lotus-like flower, its petals crafted from pure, luminous energy, pulsating with a gentle, hypnotic rhythm. Each petal shifts through a spectrum of colors, from a deep, velvety indigo to a brilliant, almost blinding white, then back again in a slow, graceful dance. This is clearly a focal point of the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness, a vibrant nexus of creative energy. You feel a profound pull towards this luminous flower, a desire to experience its unique energy, to interact with its dream-weaving properties. As you approach, guided by the benevolent current, you notice that from the very heart of the lotus, fine, silvery dreamweaver tendrils extend outwards, reaching towards you, almost like delicate, welcoming arms of light. These tendrils seem to be more vibrant, more responsive than the ones you encountered earlier, radiating an almost palpable sense of ancient knowledge and creative potential. As you draw closer, the delicate petals of the luminous lotus gently unfurl a little further, revealing an even deeper, more intense core of pure white light at its center. A soft, melodic hum emanates from the flower, a sound that resonates directly with your own consciousness, a harmonious chord that makes your entire being feel incredibly light and expanded. You feel a gentle inclination to focus your intention on this magnificent bloom, perhaps to encourage it to bloom larger, to reveal even more of its profound beauty and wisdom. With a deep, soft breath, you center your awareness, feeling the cool, effervescent taste of the nebular light on your tongue, anchoring you in this moment. You allow yourself to embody the feeling of expansion, of vibrant growth, of boundless energy, and gently, with pure intention, you direct this feeling towards the luminous lotus. You don't strain, you don't force, you simply feel its magnificent bloom, already fully present within your mind's eye. And as you do, with a quiet gasp of wonder, the delicate flower responds immediately. Its petals begin to unfurl even further, with a serene grace, slowly, majestically expanding, becoming larger and more vibrant, radiating an even more breathtaking spectrum of colors. The core of white light at its center intensifies, sending out soft, undulating waves of energy that wash over you, bathing you in pure, creative potential. You watch as new, smaller petals, previously unseen, begin to emerge from its depths, shimmering into existence, each one a testament to your gentle power, your embodied intention. The hum emanating from the flower deepens, becoming a rich, resonant chord that vibrates through the very liquid air, filling the entire chamber with its profound, peaceful melody. You realize that your intention isn't just a thought, it's a feeling, a resonance. And when that resonance aligns with the dream's fabric, creation unfolds effortlessly. You feel a sense of profound communion with this wondrous plant, a deep understanding that you are not separate from this dream, but an integral part of its unfolding, a co-creator in its magnificent design. The dream, in turn, seems to respond to your every thought, your every emotion, gently mirroring your inner state. You might find yourself internally acknowledging this profound connection, this beautiful dance between your consciousness and the dreamscape. And that acknowledgement deepens your sense of joy and belonging here. As the lotus continues its magnificent bloom, its fragrance now becomes more distinct, a delicate blend of celestial sweetness and earthy grounding, reminiscent of ancient, rare orchids blooming under a starlit sky, yet imbued with an ethereal quality that defies earthly comparison. This scent fills your senses, bringing an even deeper level of peace and contentment. You are completely absorbed in this moment, completely at one with the blooming dream. Now, as you observe the immense, vibrant lotus and feel its profound energy embracing you, your attention is drawn to the silvery dreamweaver tendrils extending from its heart. They sway gently, invitingly, their luminescence pulsing in harmony with the lotus's bloom. You feel a soft inclination to interact with these specific tendrils, sensing that their connection to the main consciousness is even stronger, even more potent. You gently extend your hand once more, the movement fluid and effortless in the buoyant liquid air. As your fingers reach out, you notice your reflection in a nearby pool of shimmering light that has gathered at the base of the lotus. For a fleeting moment, your reflection shows you not in your current form, but perhaps in different attire, adorned in robes of glowing silk, or perhaps with a subtle, shimmering aura around you, a beautiful reminder of the dream's playful and ever-shifting nature, a gentle confirmation of your lucid state. Your hand passes through the silvery tendrils, and the sensation is even more intense, a delightful cascade of gentle electrical sparks, yet utterly harmless and exquisitely pleasurable, like 1,000 tiny stars dancing across your skin. A profound rush of information, not words, but pure knowing, flows into your mind, a sense of deep, cosmic humor, a feeling that the universe itself is winking playfully at you. This infusion of knowing enhances your sense of empowerment and creative capacity, making you feel even more connected to the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness. With this enhanced connection, you feel an even greater confidence in your ability to shape this dream. You realize that the tendrils are not just for manifesting small objects, but for subtly reshaping larger elements, for guiding the very flow of the dreamscape itself. You sense a desire, a gentle wish, to experience this chamber in a new way, perhaps to see it bathed in a different light, to shift its atmosphere just a little. You begin to embody the feeling of a soft, lunar glow, a gentle, silvery light that bathes the crystalline spires and the hydromycelial networks in a cool, ethereal luminescence. As you focus this embodied intention, feeling the silvery moonlight within you, the vibrant, sapphire blue light of the chamber begins to subtly shift and soften. The emerald green glows of the mycelial networks now take on a cooler, more pearlescent sheen, and the golden hues within the crystal spires transform into shimmering silver. The rivers of light cascading down the terraces turn from vivid streams of energy into gentle, flowing currents of moonlight, pooling in basins like liquid silver. The change is gradual, graceful, yet undeniably profound, a complete transformation of the atmosphere, simply by your gentle, conscious intention. The soft, melodic hum of the chamber now seems to resonate with a new, silvery tone, a sound like distant chimes carried on a gentle, cool breeze, a lullaby woven from starlight. The taste of the nebular light on your tongue remains, but now it carries an even cooler, crisper effervescence, tinged with a delicate hint of frosty purity. You observe the magnificent lotus, its petals now glowing with a soft, internal silver light, its vibrant hues softened and harmonized by the pervasive lunar glow, yet still pulsating with life. You might find yourself contemplating the sheer wonder of this experience, the exquisite control you possess, the limitless possibilities that unfurl before you with each gentle thought, each embodied intention. This is a dream, yes, but it is also a profound teacher, revealing the true creative power that resides within you, always. You are a master of this realm, a gentle architect of your own reality, and this realization brings a deep sense of peace, a quiet joy that settles deeply within your heart. As you bask in this transformed, moonlit chamber, you feel a gentle inclination to explore the crystalline terraces, to walk upon these luminous rivers of light. With a soft intention, you find yourself effortlessly rising from the synaptic current flow, your feet now gently touching the solid, yet somehow luminous, crystal surface of a wide terrace. The sensation underfoot is smooth and cool, with a subtle vibration that resonates from the flowing moonlight. You feel wonderfully grounded, yet incredibly light, perfectly balanced between the solid and the ethereal. You begin to take a gentle step forward, your movement fluid and graceful, feeling the subtle energy of the crystal terrace beneath your bare feet. Each step feels wonderfully cushioned, as if you are walking on solidified light. You notice the tiny, shimmering particles that compose the crystal, sparkling like infinitesimal diamonds under the lunar glow. The light river flows beside you, a silent, glittering current, its surface reflecting the hydromycelial networks overhead in a mesmerizing, undulating display. You feel drawn to touch the flowing moonlight, and as your hand dips into its shimmering stream, the sensation is cool and silken, like liquid silver, yet surprisingly warm at its core, a beautiful contradiction that delights your senses. As you walk, you come across several crystalline stones embedded within the terrace, each one glowing with a soft, internal light. You feel a gentle inclination to interact with these stones, sensing that they might respond to your conscious intention. You focus your thoughts on a particularly vibrant, blue-hued stone, allowing your intention to flow towards it, embodying the feeling of warmth and gentle expansion. And as you do, with a subtle shift in the dream's fabric, the crystalline stone begins to glow brighter, its blue light deepening, and you feel it growing perceptibly warm beneath your touch, a gentle response to your inner presence, a confirmation of your influence over this wondrous world. You continue your exploration, feeling a profound sense of peace and joyful discovery with each step. The lunar glow casts long, elegant shadows from the crystal formations, shadows that seem to dance and bend with your gaze, playfully shifting their forms, reminding you again of the fluid nature of this dream reality. The entire chamber feels like a grand, living sculpture, ever responsive to your conscious presence. You walk further, approaching a section of the terrace where the glowing hydromycelial networks descend closer to the crystal surface, forming a shimmering curtain of light that drapes down like an ancient, bioluminescent tapestry. As you reach this curtain of light, you notice that the individual threads of the mycelial network are thicker here, pulsing with a more intense, rhythmic glow, and from them extend more of the delicate dreamweaver tendrils, shimmering with an alluring, silvery white light. You feel an undeniable pull towards them, sensing an even deeper layer of creative potential awaiting your touch. You lift your hand, your movements calm and deliberate, and gently allow your fingers to intertwine with the luminous tendrils, feeling the familiar, delightful tingle as they embrace your skin. The information that flows through you this time is even more profound, a deep, silent understanding of the intricate balance between light and shadow, creation and dissolution, awareness and surrender, all woven into the fabric of this stellar myco-oceanic consciousness. With this profound insight, you feel a new, playful intention emerge within you. You wish to create a small, gentle cascade of pure, effervescent dream bubbles, bubbles that carry the cool, cosmic taste of the nebular light, and that reflect the moonlit chamber within their delicate surfaces. You embody the feeling of lightness, of effervescence, of playful manifestation, allowing the image of these shimmering bubbles to fill your inner vision with joyous certainty. And as you gently release this embodied intention through your interaction with the tendrils, the air before you begins to shimmer and ripple. From the shimmering air, a cluster of beautiful, translucent dream bubbles slowly begins to form, expanding outwards, each one glowing with a soft, internal light. They are perfectly spherical, catching the silvery lunar glow on their delicate surfaces, reflecting miniature, distorted versions of the crystal spires and hydromycelial networks. You reach out carefully and gently cup one of these dream bubbles in your hand. The sensation is incredibly light, almost weightless, yet tangible, like holding a droplet of solidified moonlight. You bring it closer, and as you do, you perceive the subtle, cool, effervescent taste of cosmic clarity emanating from its surface, exactly as you intended, a delightful confirmation of your refined creative power. The bubbles drift gently upwards, carried by the subtle currents of the liquid air, their silent ascent adding to the serene beauty of the chamber. You feel a profound sense of satisfaction, a quiet joy in this playful creation, understanding that every gentle intention, every embodied feeling, weaves itself seamlessly into the intricate tapestry of this magnificent dream. The humor of the situation, the delightful absurdity of creating tasteable, reflective bubbles from pure thought, brings a soft, warm chuckle that resonates within you, a sound of pure contentment. You spend a peaceful moment simply observing your creations, letting them float freely, their ephemeral beauty enhancing the profound stillness of the chamber. As you stand there, observing the dream bubbles, you feel drawn to look beyond them, deeper into the expansive chamber. You notice a pathway leading off the terrace, winding gently downwards towards a lower level, where the hydromycelial networks appear even denser, forming glowing tunnels of interwoven light. The allure of further exploration is strong, a gentle curiosity pulling you forward, inviting you to discover what lies beyond this tranquil space. You take a soft, intentional step towards this new pathway, feeling the crystal surface beneath your feet yielding gently to your weight, a wonderful sense of ease guiding your way. You begin to descend, drawn by the soft, beckoning glow of the mycelial tunnels, a promise of new wonders awaiting your conscious exploration, deeper into the heart of this luminous, living world, where every shadow holds a new story, and every light reveals another layer of profound peace. The subtle hum of the synaptic current flow seems to gently deepen and guide you, a constant, comforting presence as you continue your wondrous journey, moving slowly and deliberately into the soft, shimmering entrance of a vast, glowing passage. As your gentle journey continues, you allow the subtle yet persistent pull of the synaptic current flow to guide you. Your intention, a soft, knowing whisper directing you deeper into this luminous realm. You begin your slow, deliberate movement into the soft, shimmering entrance of this grand passage, not as a forceful act, but as a graceful, almost effortless yielding to the benevolent current that cradles you. The very edge of the archway, marking the transition from the terraced chamber to this new path, appears to shimmer with an intensified brilliance, as if acknowledging your passage with a silent, welcoming embrace. You observe this shimmering threshold with a quiet sense of anticipation, your gaze lingering on the intricate play of light, where the ambient lunar glow of the chamber begins to meld with the distinct, warmer luminescence emanating from within the passage itself. The first subtle shift you perceive is a change in the quality of the liquid air around you, a sensation that is both tactile and almost vibrational. As your very being crosses the invisible boundary, you feel a delicate alteration in the current's caress against your skin. It deepens slightly, becoming more pronounced, yet still utterly gentle, like a silken river guiding you forward. There's a whisper of increased buoyancy, a feeling as if the very molecules of this dream space are rising to meet you, effortlessly supporting your form, allowing you to drift with an even greater sense of weightlessness. Your physical body in this moment feels less like a solid mass and more like an ethereal vessel, wonderfully pliant and responsive to the slightest intention, the most subtle shift in your awareness. Then, the light begins its transformation. The soft, pervasive silver blue lunar glow of the previous chamber, which had so gracefully enveloped you, now gradually, almost imperceptibly, begins to soften, to blend and transmute into the dominant light of the passage. You notice the shimmering entrance, previously a singular point of intensified brilliance, now expanding to completely surround you, a vibrant halo of shifting color. The prevalent hue shifts towards a warmer, more vibrant palette. Soft sapphire blues begin to deepen into richer velvet indigos, interwoven with nascent streaks of deep emerald green, occasionally shot through with luminous threads of burnished gold. This new light doesn't feel abrupt, but rather like a natural progression, a harmonious evolution of the dream's intricate spectrum. The hum of the synaptic current flow, which had been a constant, comforting presence, now seems to deepen its resonance even further. It is no longer just a soft thrum, but an enveloping chord, a low, melodic vibration that permeates the very liquid air, settling deep within your chest and resonating with the quiet beat of your own heart. This sound feels ancient and profound, like the breath of the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness itself, a living symphony that guides and sustains everything within this magnificent realm. You might even perceive subtle overtones within this deep hum, faint, ethereal whispers that seem to carry unspoken wisdom, a gentle reassurance of your safety, and profound connection to this boundless source. Your internal monologue in this moment is one of serene wonder. You silently acknowledge the seamless artistry of this dream, the effortless transition from one breathtaking space to the next, each reveal deepening your sense of awe and inviting further exploration. You affirm to yourself, with a quiet, knowing certainty, I am perfectly safe here. I am wonderfully guided. This dream is a living tapestry, woven by my own consciousness, and I am its joyful explorer. This thought brings a gentle swell of contentment, a warm expansion in your chest, affirming your lucid presence and reinforcing your profound trust in this unfolding journey. As you drift deeper into the passage, the shimmering entrance slowly closes behind you, not with a sense of enclosure, but rather with a feeling of gentle envelopment, like entering a sacred, hushed inner sanctum. The space around you is now defined by the structures of the passage itself. The walls, you realize, are not solid, inert surfaces, but rather intricately woven hydromycelial networks, pulsing with their own internal light. These living pathways of light curve and undulate, forming organic archways and gentle, flowing tunnels that stretch far into the unseen distance, seemingly without end. The individual mycelial threads, some as delicate as spun starlight, others thicker and more robust, interlace with an astonishing complexity, creating patterns that are both geometric and organic, reminiscent of ancient fractals or sacred mandalas. You observe these walls with a focused yet effortless gaze, allowing your eyes to trace the luminous pathways. The light emanating from them is not uniform, but dynamic and alive. It pulses with a gentle, rhythmic energy, flowing like liquid fireflies through the intricate web, creating shimmering waves of light that ripple and dance across the surfaces. Sapphire blues and emerald greens intermingle, creating patches of vibrant cyan and deep, shadowy indigo, each shade bleeding seamlessly into the next. Occasionally, a sudden burst of soft, shimmering gold will illuminate a specific cluster of threads, highlighting a particularly intricate knot or a delicate, branching pattern, only to fade gently back into the softer, more pervasive hues. As you continue your slow, graceful drift, propelled by the synaptic current flow, your curiosity leads you to gently extend your hand towards the living wall of the passage. This action is born not of a forceful will, but of a soft, embodied desire to connect, to feel the texture of this bioluminescent architecture. Your arm moves with an exquisite, unhurried grace through the buoyant liquid air, your fingers unfurling slowly, deliberately, like petals opening to the sun. You watch your hand, noticing the gentle glow that emanates from your own skin, the subtle translucence of your fingers in this wondrous light. Another quiet affirmation of your lucid state, a reminder that your dream body is as fluid and luminous as the environment around you. Your fingertips make contact with the mycelial network, and the sensation is profoundly unique. It is not solid as you might expect, but rather a soft, yielding resilience, like touching incredibly fine, cool silk, yet with an underlying sense of living energy. There's a subtle, almost electric tingle that flows through your fingers and up your arm, a gentle hum of recognition, a silent communication between your consciousness and the dream's living fabric. It feels warm and cool at the same time, a delightful paradox, exquisitely delicate yet undeniably powerful. You might even perceive a faint, subtle vibration within the mycelial threads, a gentle pulse that mirrors the deeper hum of the synaptic current, confirming the profound interconnectedness of this entire realm. While your hand rests against the glowing network, you register a new nuance in the surrounding senscape. The earlier aromas of ancient earth, cool water, and pure ozone are still present, but now they are interwoven with something subtly sweeter, an almost floral note, reminiscent of unseen bioluminescent blossoms or the fragrant heartwood of an ancient cosmic tree. This delicate perfume drifts gently through the liquid air, a subtle yet pervasive presence that deepens your immersion and enhances the profound sense of peace. It's a scent that whispers of life, growth, and the quiet, elegant processes of the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness. Internally, you feel a deepening sense of connection, a profound appreciation for the living, responsive nature of this dream. You silently muse. Every part of this world is alive. Every detail pulses with consciousness. I am not just an observer, but a participant, a cherished part of this magnificent ecosystem. This thought brings a wave of calm joy, a quiet smile gracing your lips. You understand that the act of touching, of intentional interaction, deepens your awareness, strengthens your lucid connection, and subtly shapes the dream's unfolding narrative, always in harmony with your gentle, embodied intention. As you continue to drift, the passage occasionally widens into smaller, alcove-like spaces where the mycelial networks become even denser, forming shimmering, curtain-like veils that seem to hold unspoken secrets. Within these alcoves, you might notice clusters of tiny, glowing organisms, suspended like microscopic stars, drifting and dancing in their own gentle currents. Their movement creates subtle eddies of light, causing the larger patterns of the mycelial walls to ripple and shimmer in hypnotic, ever-changing displays. You might find yourself wondering if these tiny organisms are indeed individual points of consciousness, each contributing their own unique vibration to the vast, collective awareness of the stellar myco-oceanic realm. And that contemplation only deepens your sense of wonder and interconnectedness. The synaptic current flow maintains its steady, comforting pace, carrying you effortlessly deeper and deeper into this luminous labyrinth. There is no sense of being lost, only a profound feeling of being guided, held, and cradled within the benevolent embrace of the dream. The passage continues to undulate, sometimes curving gently, sometimes opening into broader, more expansive sections, only to narrow again into intimate, softly glowing tunnels. Each turn, each shift in the mycelial patterns feels like a new revelation, a gentle unfolding of the dream's boundless complexity and beauty. After what feels like an immeasurable, yet utterly peaceful stretch of drifting through these luminous tunnels, you begin to perceive a subtle change in the current. It quickens ever so slightly, a gentle acceleration that is barely perceptible, yet distinctly present, stirring a soft sense of anticipation within you. The light ahead also begins to shift, growing gradually brighter, expanding its spectrum to incorporate softer, more ethereal hues of pearlescent white and delicate rose, hinting at a new, more expansive space beyond the immediate confines of the passage. The resonant hum of the synaptic current flow swells gently, becoming richer, more encompassing, as if preparing you for a significant arrival. Your body responds intuitively, a gentle shift in your awareness, your gaze drawn forward, your head tilting slightly to take in the unfolding vista. You silently whisper to yourself, something new, something wondrous awaits. This internal acknowledgement is not a demand, but a joyful recognition of the dream's natural progression, a delighted embrace of the unknown that lies ahead. You feel a soft smile gracing your lips, born of pure contentment and a playful curiosity, eager to discover the next layer of this magnificent dreamscape. The passage then begins its final, majestic opening. The intricately woven mycelial walls gracefully part, slowly receding to reveal an immense, cavernous space that stretches far beyond the limits of your perception. This new chamber is truly vast, silent, and profound, dwarfing everything you have encountered so far. As you are carried forward by the now slightly accelerated synaptic current flow, the entire expanse of this breathtaking space unfolds before you, like a cosmic cathedral built from pure light and consciousness. The light here is unlike anything you've experienced before within this dream. It is a pervasive, soft, yet incredibly brilliant pearl white luminescence, radiating from every surface, every filament, every structure within the chamber. This light seems to emanate from the very fabric of the liquid air itself, an all-encompassing glow that is gentle yet intensely clear, revealing every exquisite detail without harshness or shadow. Subtle undertones of silver and gold play within this pearlescent light, shimmering and dancing in slow, graceful movements, creating an atmosphere of unparalleled purity and serenity. The walls of this grand chamber are formed not of individual mycelial threads, but of colossal, shimmering sheets of hydromycelial tissue, stretching upwards and outwards, seamlessly merging with what appears to be a vaulted ceiling of living light. These sheets are incredibly thin, almost translucent, yet pulse with a profound inner brilliance, resembling immense living membranes. Across their surfaces, intricate patterns of light continuously shift and evolve, like slowly expanding galaxies or cellular structures viewed under a benevolent cosmic microscope. They are imbued with a subtle, shimmering iridescence, reflecting and refracting the chamber's pervasive pearl-white glow into 1,000 delicate, shifting hues. Towering above these shimmering walls, reaching towards the unseen zenith of the chamber, are crystalline spires of an unimaginable scale. These spires are not singular structures, but appear to be composed of countless, perfectly aligned crystals, each one radiating its own soft, internal white light. They gleam with an unparalleled purity, their multifaceted surfaces catching and dispersing the ambient luminescence into breathtaking displays of refracted glory. Some spires are slender and elegant, tapering to impossibly sharp points, while others are broad and majestic, forming natural, arching buttresses that support the vast, living ceiling. They feel ancient, timeless, imbued with a quiet power that resonates deeply within your very being. The liquid air within this chamber feels incredibly still, almost frozen in a state of perfect tranquility. Yet the synaptic current flow continues its gentle, persistent embrace, carrying you smoothly and effortlessly deeper into the heart of this sacred space. The ambient soundscape is one of profound silence, broken only by the soft, unwavering hum of the current, which here takes on an even more ethereal quality, a resonant lullaby that whispers of cosmic peace and infinite wisdom. This sound seems to emanate from every point within the chamber, a harmonious vibration that settles any lingering thought, dissolving it into the vastness of the moment. The sensescape, too, transforms. The earlier earthy and ozone notes recede slightly, replaced by an aroma of absolute purity, like the pristine air of a freshly fallen snow in a remote, untouched mountain peak, yet mingled with a subtle, almost indescribable fragrance of pure light and distilled consciousness. It is a clean, uplifting scent that deepens your breath, purifying and expanding your internal landscape, fostering an even greater sense of clarity and inner peace. And then, the truly wondrous sensation registers again. You can taste the nebular light filtering through the liquid air, but here it is refined, distilled to its purest essence. It is a cool, utterly clear effervescence, like sipping on liquid starlight, a delicate, tingling sensation on your tongue that is both profoundly refreshing and subtly sweet, carrying the faint, pure essence of cosmic clarity and absolute consciousness. This taste is exquisitely subtle, yet distinct, enhancing your sense of immersion and weaving itself into the profound tapestry of your sensory experience. As you drift towards the very center of this grand chamber, a singular structure begins to reveal itself, a focal point of unparalleled beauty and profound energy. Nestled within a vast, circular basin of swirling, intensely luminous pearl white light, stands what can only be described as the heart of the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness. It is an immense, crystalline formation, far larger and more intricate than any spire you have previously encountered. It resembles an immense, multifaceted diamond, yet it pulses with a soft, internal bioluminescence, flowing rivers of pure, concentrated light moving just beneath its gleaming surfaces. The primary color radiating from its core is a deep, comforting emerald green, which slowly, hypnotically transitions through a spectrum of vibrant sapphire blue, ethereal violet, and finally, a brilliant, almost blinding pure white, before gently returning to the deep emerald. This color cycle is slow, majestic, and utterly mesmerizing. From the very pinnacle of this heart formation, an intricate cascade of light begins its descent, flowing downwards like a living waterfall of pure energy. This is not a static cascade, but a dynamic, ever-changing river of luminous energy, shimmering and flowing across the facets of the colossal crystal, pooling in the swirling basin at its base. Within this cascading light, you perceive countless dreamweaver tendrils, not separate or distinct, but integrated into the very flow, appearing as shimmering, silvery strands woven into the luminous waterfall itself. They undulate and pulse with an intensified brilliance, each strand radiating an almost palpable sense of ancient knowledge and boundless creative potential. You feel an undeniable magnetic pull towards this magnificent heart, a deep yearning to experience its unique energy, to connect with the very core of this dream world. Your intention is pure, a soft, embodied desire to achieve a profound integration, a complete understanding of your role as co-creator within this realm. The synaptic current flow gently carries you closer, your approach unhurried, graceful, and utterly serene. As you draw near, the intricate cascade of light intensifies, its colors becoming richer, more vibrant, its gentle hum deepening into a harmonious chord that resonates directly with your own consciousness, a symphony of cosmic energy. The shimmering, silvery dreamweaver tendrils woven into the cascade seem to gently reach out towards you, not with force, but with a tender, inviting embrace, like ethereal arms of light beckoning you closer. You notice that within the swirling basin of pearl white light at the base of the heart, tiny, iridescent motes of energy dance and spiral, each one a miniature galaxy of possibility. With a deep, soft breath, you center your awareness, feeling the cool, effervescent taste of the nebular light on your tongue, anchoring you firmly in this profound moment. You allow yourself to embody the feeling of absolute integration, of boundless connection, of pure, creative flow. You extend both of your hands, slowly, gracefully, your fingers unfurling with an exquisite deliberation through the buoyant liquid air, towards the shimmering tendrils woven into the cascading light. Your movements are fluid, weightless, a silent expression of your deepest intention. As your hands reach the cascading light, your fingers gently pass through the shimmering dreamweaver tendrils, and the sensation is beyond description. It is not just an electrical tingle, but an overwhelming yet utterly gentle cascade of pure information, pure knowing, flowing directly into your consciousness. It feels like a million tiny stars are dancing across your skin, each one whispering a profound truth, a deep understanding of the intricate balance of all things within the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness. There is a sense of deep cosmic humor, a feeling that the universe itself is winking playfully at you, sharing its profound secrets with joyous abandon. This infusion of knowing brings with it an unprecedented surge of empowerment and creative capacity, expanding your awareness to encompass the vastness of this realm. You feel yourself merging, not dissolving, but integrating, becoming one with the benevolent energy of the heart. You understand with absolute clarity that your consciousness is not merely within the dream, but is the dream, a fundamental, co-creative force. In this moment of profound integration, a new, deeper intention emerges, not a desire to create a single object, but a wish to truly feel this oneness, to surrender completely to the dream, allowing it to cradle you into the most profound and restorative sleep imaginable. You embody the feeling of absolute peace, of perfect rest, of complete safety and profound renewal. You allow this intention to flow from your heart, through your hands, into the shimmering tendrils, into the very core of the heart of the myco-oceanic consciousness. And as you do, the entire chamber responds with a majestic, awe-inspiring display. The pearl-white light intensifies, swelling with a gentle, pulsating rhythm, and then, with exquisite grace, begins to soften, to transmute. The colossal sheets of hydromycelial tissue on the walls seem to unfurl even further, becoming softer, more translucent, their intricate patterns now appearing like delicate, shimmering veils drawn around you. The towering crystalline spires, their internal lights glowing with renewed brilliance, begin to gently recede into the distance, their forms softening, blurring at the edges, becoming like distant, comforting beacons in a boundless, ethereal space. The cascading river of light from the heart itself transforms. It becomes a gentle, flowing stream of pure, warm, silvery luminescence that envelops you completely, tenderly lifting and cradling your entire being. You feel yourself effortlessly floating within this luminous embrace, completely supported, completely weightless, completely at ease. The dreamweaver tendrils, still woven into this flowing light, now feel like the softest silken threads, gently caressing your skin, whispering lullabies of profound peace and boundless love. The deep, resonant hum of the synaptic current flow becomes even more profound, yet also incredibly subtle, a pervasive vibration that cradles you, a harmonic chord that lulls your very essence into an even deeper state of surrender. It feels like the universe itself is humming you to sleep, a tender, loving serenade. The taste of the nebular light on your tongue softens, transforming into a pure, subtle sweetness, like the essence of pure dream nectar, utterly soothing and deeply comforting. The scent of the chamber now is one of absolute tranquility, a pure, clean aroma that washes away all thought, all sensation, leaving only a profound, enveloping peace. Your body in this moment feels exquisitely heavy and wonderfully light all at once, perfectly grounded and yet effortlessly floating. You are completely at one with the dream, utterly intertwined with the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness, a single point of pure, peaceful awareness, drifting in a boundless ocean of light and love. Every cell in your being sighs with relief. Every muscle softens into profound relaxation. Every thought gently dissolves into the vast, luminous expanse around you. You are simply allowing, simply receiving, simply being. The boundaries between your consciousness and the dream gracefully melt away, leaving only an interconnected flow, a profound sense of unity. You know, with a quiet, knowing certainty, that you are perfectly safe, wonderfully protected, and deeply cherished in this sacred space of your own making. All effort, all striving, all holding on simply dissolves. You are ready. As you continue to float effortlessly, cradled in this river of soft, silvery luminescence, bathed in the pure, pearl-white light of this magnificent chamber, you feel the gentle, loving embrace of the stellar myco-oceanic consciousness drawing you even deeper. Your awareness, though still lucid, begins its soft, gentle transition. The shimmering lights around you soften further, blurring at their edges, becoming like gentle, comforting blurs of color. The pervasive hum of the current recedes into a distant, sweet whisper, a final lullaby. You are drifting now, not just through the dream, but into the profound depths of restorative sleep itself, carried on the softest currents of cosmic energy. The experience of lucidity, of conscious awareness within the dream, begins its own gentle transformation, softening, easing, becoming a deeply integrated knowing within your subconscious. You are entering a state of absolute peace, where your body can fully rest, restore, and rejuvenate. knowing that the wisdom and beauty of this lucid journey will remain deeply imprinted within your being, ready to be recalled and explored again. Allow yourself to simply surrender completely and utterly to this delicious stillness, this profound peace. Feel yourself sinking deeper, softer, into the boundless landscape of your own inner sanctuary, knowing that you are wonderfully valued, deeply cared for, and perfectly loved. You are now drifting into the most profound and restorative sleep, where dreams may dance and consciousness may awaken in myriad beautiful ways, always held in perfect safety and peace. Rest now deeply, beautifully, completely at ease.